What's going on, people? This is another episode of Everything's Debatable, where you got me, your boy Tweezy, we got my man Meech,
It's me.
and you got my sis Ambar.
Ew.
And today we got a good episode for you. This is another open discussion episode. Like always, just regular people having regular conversations. Today's topic, we talking about tips. Should tips be mandatory? Is they necessary? Or are we just paying them to make somebody else happy? So I'm gonna start this one off. I'm gonna tell y'all right now, I am against tips. Unfortunately, I think tips is just a way for corporate companies to not pay their employees equal wages or the appropriate amount of wages, and they putting the responsibility on me as the customer. I go out to these restaurants and I'll be wanting to eat and sit down. Why am I paying for your employees to serve me when I don't even get to choose the server? I want to be able to choose my server. Who's serving my food? If I got to get them a tip, I want to pick my server. So I'm against tips in all forms of fashion, but I still pay my tips because I really just don't want you to spit in my food. So what do y'all think about tips?
No way, huh?
So you only paying tips because you don't want somebody to spit in your food.
I mean, I'm not saying I'm paying tips because I don't want anybody to spit my food. Yes, I still pay my tips. However, I don't believe in tips. I'm sorry, I don't. Because
Listen, I am 100% for tips. Now, I was just, because I was talking to my mama now about this right now, just before this. She told me that those people make $2 to $3 an hour.
Okay.
Who in the hell is working for $2 to $3?
They say that's a
Who is working for $2 to $3, man? So that's just their wage, and then I guess they get all their money off tips. Is that how tips work? Because you talking about the corporate America.
Oh, they give them a wage. You give them $9. I mean, you give them like $7, $8, right? Why hire me and give me $7 to $8, right? Knowing I can't survive and say, well, you get to keep your tips. So now you putting the responsibility on the customer. I came there to eat. I didn't come there to pay for the food.
And they giving you fabulous
and pay the workers.
Man.
I didn't come there to eat and pay the servers. What you got, Ambar? Go ahead. I can see you about to chime in.
I feel like it shouldn't be like, oh, you didn't tip me, or it shouldn't be like a right to have to tip somebody. Like, you know how most people say, I'm tipping you based on your service, because obviously I already know that you don't make no money. I mean, mostly anybody who goes to a restaurant knows that waiters and waitresses don't make that much money. Now, I think we do tip more of a kind of a pity party, because it's like, damn, they don't make no money. So like, I feel like I have to tip, but it's like, if I don't want to tip, I shouldn't have to tip. And you shouldn't try to make people feel bad. Like, oh, well, I only make this money. Okay, well, sis, bro, sorry. I didn't choose the job. I get it. But if I'm paying you, I'm tipping you based on your service, and your service was shitty, whether you thought your service was great, so you're gonna get tipped based off of that. I'm a tip because, you know, I feel bad for you. I'm gonna give you the tips. However, if I don't want to tip you that day, don't be trying. Oh, they didn't tip. Okay, well, you should have did a better job.
Okay, hold on. Now I don't know. So there's gratuity and then there's tips. Is that the same thing or no?
Yeah, that's the same thing. They just made it fancy. They don't want to call it tips because it sounds dirty, like sleeping with somebody. Tips dirty. Throw gratuity in there. It sounds French.
You got it. Unless you say really good.
Some places just add gratuity to the bill already. They don't even. They just put it on.
Like certain restaurants, like majority high-end restaurants already have gratuity in there. But
listen, what I don't understand is I'm all for tips. But what I'm not for is gratuity or tips or whatever start off at 15%. But the Lord only asks you for 10.
This.
The Lord only the Lord only asked me for 10%, but you asking me to start off at 15? Oh, come on. If you ain't blessed me with nothing, you ain't blessed me. That's the only part I don't agree with, but I agree with tips.
Hey,
I work in the field of customer service.
That joker say, you asked me for 15%, but the Lord, my Jesus Christ, said 10%. How your wages higher than mine?
And I've been to restaurants where if it says start at 15%, I promise you, I'll put it on the paper. The Lord only asks for 10.
But you don't feel like if why do I come to your restaurant to eat? Why am I coming to your restaurant to eat? Like, this is my biggest philosophy. I got $20 in my pocket, right? I know the meal is gonna be $18. And then I know tax is gonna run it close to that 20. But why I gotta feel obligated to get my food to go because I can't afford to take care of your staff along the way because I feel obligated or weird that I didn't pay them.
Hold on. So if you do it to go, you don't tip on the to go?
Fuck no. What did they do but go in the back to grab the food? He ain't cook the food. He ain't do nothing but bag it. So why am I tipping him?
Well, if you picking it up.
Yeah, I leave it. Even if it's not that much money, I always leave at least $1 or $2 on the tip.
So you tip the person that just took your order?
It's not for who took the order. I'm thinking about the cook in the back who made the food.
I mean, they put
He ain't getting the tip.
Well, the receipt says tip right here on the receipt.
But who's getting the tip? Who's getting the tip?
That's a good question. Who is getting the tip?
No. Military, right? Go to the commissary. They bagging up your groceries. You looking at the end. You about to leave. Do you drop the $2 in the basket for the lady? Do you get cash back or you walk out?
No, I'm not gonna get cash out if it's enough groceries for me to go. Ain't nobody told her to be at the end. I bag my own groceries. However, if I do happen to have cash, I will drop the cash in, but I'm not about to take cash out to give her cash.
Oh, man, bro, I'm talking about man right here. Do you put a tip? You don't tip the cash, the people at the commissary?
Yeah, I tip the cash. So I'm gonna tell you why I tip the commissary. Most of them are like kids, though. Let's be honest. Those are kids.
Old ladies.
It's
usually older ladies, man. Come on.
Old because.
So I'm gonna tell you, in my defense, I don't really go to the commissary, but when I do go to the grocery store or whatever, I normally go to self-checkout. I don't want to pay anybody to bag my stuff. I bag my own stuff, so I go to self-checkout, or I go down to where it's like the fast lane where you still gotta bag your stuff. I take my own stuff outside to the car and all that stuff. I don't really care.
So I had just went to the commissary, bringing up the topic, and you get to the one. I didn't go to the fast checkout or whatever. I had a lot of groceries, so I went to a regular lane. And you know how they got the cards now? You just tap and pay. So apparently, when you tap to pay, you don't get the option for to get cash back. I had no cash for the gentleman. Hey, listen, I'm sorry, bro, but thanks. I'm gonna have to get you next time.
Let me tell you where that won't work at. It won't work here, and I can tell you, I've been. Now it's one female in particular at this commissary that I go to here in Korea. I noticed like one time I didn't pay her, and sometimes I pay her. The times that I don't pay her, she won't even look at me. She won't even look at me to hand me my groceries. But when I pay her, oh, have a nice day. Here's your bag. Why? So maybe she having a bad day, so that's why I give them tips, man. But in your defense, Tweezy. It do be a lot of kids, so that's really the reason why I give tips in the commissary. Because it's just kids.
So my thing is this though. Back to what I was saying though, if companies paid the employees fair value and not charge me, not make me feel obligated to have to pay them, because I think tips should be a choice. You go to a restaurant now with 10 or 15 people, right? And they're going to automatically add gratuity to your check. They're going to automatically say, you're going to pay 18% for having our service. Why? You got a restaurant. This is what I came in for. You got enough seats for everybody. So you're telling me if we broke these 18 people into 4 different tables, it's okay, but we consolidate them. And the service ones you have there that you paying already serving us, I got to pay them extra because they helping us.
But there's one person taking care of 18 people.
That's their job. They work there. They choose to serve people.
You see, you take care of 18 people at once at a restaurant.
That's not what I'm saying. What I'm saying is, I'm not saying that. I'm saying if the company paid them fairly, then guess what? They wouldn't be relying on tips.
Think about it. That's how they threw in that gratuity. That's how they paying their employees, they service.
Yeah. They paying, but they making us pay them. So I not only do I have to pay for your food and the taxes to be there, But now I gotta pay the employees to serve me. Again, let me pick my service. I want to pick all the service I want. I want her, him, and them to come over here. That's all I want. I don't want nobody else. Give me the ones I want.
This is a fantasy draft. You can't do stuff like that. It's
a fantasy draft.
This is it, man. Hey, the service that we give you is who you get.
You know how at Texas Roadhouse they be like, "Would you like to pick your steak? Would you like to pick your server?"
Hey, like when you walk in, like if you walk into a brothel, have them all lined up and figure out which one you want. I want number 3 and number 2. They can serve me. I'll pay for that.
Yeah, that one right there. Nah, man, you finna get Luther.
You know what you gonna get?
And goddamn shit, I don't know.
And then they give you the one that got the most attitudes that want to rush your order and sit there and be like, all right, we'll come back. You don't know what you want. No, I'm paying for your service. You stand here like fucking Jeffrey from fucking Fresh Prince. I want you to wait. You stand here and wait for my order. If I gotta pay for your service, you gotta stay.
No, ain't no way. It's a table. I am a waitress or waiter or whatever you want to call it. I go to a table of 18 and you ain't, man, I'm not gonna sit here and wait for you. I move on to the next person, man. I don't care what you came here for. I know you came here to eat, but
hey, sir, ma'am, I'm paying gratuity. You work for me at this time. I need you to stand by and wait for me.
Well, technically, we'll all be paying gratuity, not just you. Come around this way, ma'am. I'm ready. I'm not about to be waiting on you to make the
half the time we always go to the same restaurants. You already got to know at least, I got a taste for a beer. This is what I'm gonna have. I want this. You at least got to know that your drink. You already know what you have a taste for when you go into these restaurants. So y'all be, let me see. Yeah. Trying to look for the pictures and stuff. No, you already know what you came here to eat. Get your food so I can put it on the table, man. That's it.
Go to a steakhouse
so I can go home. I'm already mad that I got to share this tip with what's the name anyways.
No, I walk into a restaurant. I already know what my kids gonna eat. I just don't know what I'm eating.
See,
but you have an idea, like especially if you go into a restaurant you already been to before.
Yeah, true.
Or depending on the cuisine they serve, you already know. Like, I kind of have this taste of my mouth, you know.
Well, let me ask you a question. If back to what I said, if the restaurant paid the employee fair, like paid them $15 an hour, whatever it takes, a fair value for work, right? Would a tip feel more comfortable then to give? Because I feel like a tip would feel like more comfortable. Now I'm actually paying you for your services. I'm like, damn, you did really good. You did really good. I'm gonna give you this $10, $15 because I liked your service. I don't care what you made from today. Here's $10 because I liked your service. Opposed to now, I come in there with 18 people and your service is crap, and your server is relying on them tips. So they already done took it out of your hands. There's no chance. That's how I know tips are not. It's not even your choice no more. It's a mandatory thing.
But it's only in certain restaurants.
Go in any restaurant with 10, 15 people in the city. You paying 18% gratuity for the group.
Now listen. Hear me out now. I said I like paying tips. $10 to $15, you're reaching. That's a whole nother meal, man. We talking about a dessert, an appetizer, something like that. I thought you was talking about 5, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Start getting that 10.
Now you cheap.
Man, that it.
You
want to tip or no, man?
You gonna tip
or you don't. $5 is not a good tip.
Well, they got this new thing now, and they got this thing where they say let's
on the bill. What if you have $100 bill? You gonna give him a $5 tip?
Because he spent $100. It was too much money in the first place. He already spent most of his money.
I'm paying $105 just to eat. But you gonna get $5.
They got this new thing where people are starting to They got this new thing where they starting to dub the bill, do the same. If your bill was $100, they tip $100. Like match the bill type tipping.
No, I'm good. No, she brought up a good topic. You said haircut?
I said, yeah, so some of y'all be getting
that's different. That's different.
No difference.
For me, I'll tip my barber more than I'll tip somebody that served me food.
Why?
Think about it.
You fucking with
$10 easily.
Excuse me. I'm sorry. You mess with somebody's looks at this point. it's okay if I ain't like the food, I ain't like the food. But if you mess up my haircut, imagine how bad your week is with a bad haircut. Imagine. You ever had a bad haircut?
You got one?
You ever had a bad haircut?
Nah. I have. I ain't gonna lie. I have had a bad haircut.
I'm about to say, trust me.
Amber, you about to say something?
And no, I'm like, I never had a bad haircut, so.
So you never got a bad cut, or I don't know what y'all get, highlight, or I don't know.
Like if I go get my nails done and it's like mediocre, I'm not gonna give you no 10. I'm gonna give you probably like $3, maybe
if
$5.
If it's mediocre, why give them money at all? Because you feel obligated.
Yeah,
that's
saying, like,
you know, I've got some bad haircuts before, and I still.
Hold on, Michi, hold on. What you say?
Majority of the time, I'm giving tips is because I feel bad if I don't tip. It's a pity thing. Now, when I give a decent tip, it's like because I like their service. They were a good server. They they were attentive. They were keeping us informed, and anything that we needed, it was brought to us on time. I wasn't sitting there waiting for a refill on my water for 20 minutes. But majority of the time, it's like, damn, I don't feel bad if I don't give you no goddamn money. Now, if you did a really horrible job, I ain't give you no goddamn tip. I'm gonna sign off on this bill and call it a day. That tip gonna say slash.
Now, again, I'm gonna tell you, I am against tip in all form of fashion, and that's why I said when you say barbers, when you say barbershops, I said that before. If your barber's bills are starting to get higher and higher now, you get a good haircut, almost run you about $40. At some point, what is the tip supposed to be?
Huh?
I said barbers charging like nail techs.
Hey man, it's hey, a haircut goes a long way, man. It can make or break your day. Yes, it definitely can.
Yeah, it can.
A haircut, you know that. Especially in a job where you ain't got no headgear, it's a wrap for you, my boy. It's it.
But let me ask you a question. Do you feel like you're gonna get bad service if you don't tip?
But see, that's different. Because what you gotta get the haircut, you gotta get the haircut first. If you like,
we talking about for next time.
I don't know, man. And I kind of ask myself that sometimes, like, if I start off with a $10 tip, right, and I'm getting the same,
upkeep $10 tip.
Yeah, but
with like 3s and 5s.
Yeah, for a haircut I go 10, man. My haircut 20, I give them 10, pay 30. Because in the States, here I pay 30, but in the States I'm paying $40 to $50 a haircut.
Hey, who the fuck just walks around with $3 in their pocket as a tip money?
First of all,
you feel me?
$3. That's an uneven number.
That's the commissary tips.
Paying with cash.
Hey, thank you for your service. Here's $3.
Yeah, listen, eyebrows cost $12. You gonna get this $3 and you gonna make it 15, sweetheart. Thank you.
I see what you're saying. If I pay 15, keep the change type shit.
Who is still paying in cash?
A lot of people take cash. You pay your barber in cash.
You can pay your barber in a credit card too.
Yeah, depending on where they are. But my barber cuts from the house. And that brings up another topic, like another situation where I look at if your business is based out of the house, am I still obligated to tip you? You have no overhead. You have no overhead. There's nothing you paying for overhead.
The product that I'm giving you is coming from my heart and soul. Yes. Hey man, come on, man. This is my craft right here. Hook me up.
I'll make sure I'll
giving you
your ass.
You said what?
Unless you gonna give me a good check, I ain't trying to work for your ass.
Hey, but if I start something, I'm gonna tell you it won't be for tips. It'll be you get a salary wage.
I can see it right now. You a slave owner, man. Ain't no way.
What?
Yes, man. Nah, man. My good services. Nah.
Create a business that don't require tips. That's all I want. I will create a business that don't require tips.
Like the leaders that don't want to give you MSMs.
So hold on.
Your job.
What kind of job you had before this? Before whatever you're doing now?
Me?
Yeah.
I worked in a hotel. I didn't require tips. It didn't.
I wouldn't give nobody in the hotel a tip any damn way.
No, I'm gonna tell you, I did. So funny story. I used to work as a housekeeper in a hotel before my current profession. And when we used to go in those rooms, I used to have to clean those rooms, and I used to see the craziest things. So I used to clean those rooms up, and I used to be getting mad when they didn't leave a tip, especially when they left the room terrible. They left the room terrible.
You gotta leave a tip at a hotel?
You supposed to leave a tip for the housekeeper.
Clean up after yourself. Like I get it, they have people that come clean up, but if you just leave it destroyed, like you should leave a tip, because like you didn't have to leave that room like that.
The hotel costs about $100 something, man. What am I leaving the tip for?
I mean,
I feel like in circumstances, I try to, like, if obviously I'm a very like meticulous person, so I'm always like trying to clean up and kind of make the bed before we even leave for the day. But if we about to go,
make the bed in a hotel?
Yeah, I like just to throw the covers up and put the pillows back in place.
Hell no, that's why I'm supposed to be bougie. Fuck this hotel. I'm leaving it. I'm rock starring that shit out. I'm leaving water bottles and
I don't
everything.
lay all over pillows. Sometimes they don't come to your room by the time you get back. Sometimes they come a little later, and I need all the freedom. So when I leave, I kind of get everything together, throw all the towels in the corner in the bathroom, whatever. But if I leave the room trash, I'm gonna leave like $20.
So hey, I'm gonna tell y'all, when I was working in a hotel, it's crazy because this is when they had that whole little news article thing that came out with where the housekeepers was just rinsing the cups out and just wiping them out and putting them back like fresh cup glasses in the rooms and shit like that. And I remember being downstairs and one of the people called downstairs like, "Who cleaned my room?" Yada yada. And the problem was when they pulled the bed back, it was a condom still stuffed in the sheets, in between the sheets. You know, like that bottom, that one right above the fitted sheet. Yeah. So but nobody, when you go to hotels, you never sleep underneath that sheet. You always just sleep under the blanket. But the condom was underneath that sheet at the foot. So whoever cleaned that room just pulled the sheet back, tightened it back up, plucked the little hairs off and shit and tightened it back up and left the room. Did not know they left a whole baby filled condom at the bottom of that thing, and somebody's toe went right in it. Disgusting.
There goes a free stay.
But do you really want a free stay after you just stuck your foot in a condom?
Yeah, give me your presidential suite.
Yeah, you ain't getting no presidential suite. The condom is not enough for a presidential suite.
Think about it. Even if you didn't find nothing, how do you know the room was clean? So at least I got my money back and I get to stay for free.
Nope, I ain't giving you your room. I ain't giving you your money back. I'm moving you to another room.
If you move into another room, I need
presidential suite.
You either give me an upcharge for the same thing I paid for this one, or you give me all my money back. Bro, that's a lawsuit. I know
you didn't die. You didn't get hurt. You just stuck your foot in the condom.
Hey, a lot of people, just like with the caution hot thing. Oh, they gave me the coffee and it didn't say it was hot. Bitch, it's fucking coffee. The coffee ain't supposed to be cold. And they be winning lawsuits like that.
Oh, bro.
I want to know
how you portray it to the media.
I want to know who the hell is sitting there suing somebody because the coffee is hot. They ask you want iced coffee or hot coffee?
Wow, that would be wild. Like, who did somebody ever win a case?
Like a lot of people say now, like, oh, this is hot. This is hot. Be careful. This is hot, because there's been so many lawsuits. Like, obviously, common sense isn't there. People just try to find.
Where was you born at to not know that coffee is hot? It's hot.
Excuse me, ma'am. Can I have lukewarm coffee, please? I just don't want to burn my tongue.
Like with the floor, the wet floor, they gotta have the signs up because people don't see a shiny ass floor full of water or a water puddle right there.
No. That's different. You gotta put
that's very different.
That's very different.
That's very different.
Bro, you don't see a big ass puddle right there.
Oh no, because you mopped.
Okay, well, ain't nobody reported it.
Especially on marble, when you go to some places that got marble, you can't see that water. That shit be just.
They want the floors to look like it got something on it, but it really. Nah, man, you slipping. Nah, that's different. I want all my coins. If I fall in your store, I want money.
It's funny because speaking of marble floors, I was just thinking about when I was younger. I used to. Hey, don't laugh at me because it's a lot of stupid shit you do when you're a kid, and it's a lot of stupid activities you get to do when you're a kid. And I was in the bell choir. I don't know if you heard that. Everybody get these brass bells and they bing, bing. So it's like you playing music, but everybody has a bell. Everybody has a bell. You know what I mean? And you playing to a music. And I remember one time
bell choir, like
Bell choir, bro. We're not singing. We just, hey, then we go downtown. We go to downtown.
I'm
Yo,
dead.
don't laugh at me. That was my juvenile youth. That's what you gotta do some stuff. I was
I
different.
didn't even know it was a thing. There's a
I didn't
whole
either until my school had it. So we go downtown. We go downtown, and it was like around a holiday time, and we go to play the bells for the little drink on some Christmas spirit shit. And I remember the teacher put like a little tip jar in front of us. I never know where that tips went. We look like you got to, it start making you think about.
The teacher made money off your fucking.
and it was crazy. We used to polish the bells and everything, like brass and everything. We didn't have no other instruments but bells. What makes you think? How many sounds can a fucking bell make? Like,
that's crazy. You was a short one too, just.
Please, you hit it. I'm dead. I really can't believe that.
Hey, always on the end like this. Short people always got to be to the far end of everything so people can see you. That's why I hate shortest to the front. I hate that shit. Put stools in the back. Let us short people be in the back so we can look over the crowd and feel tall for a picture.
Nah. Y'all need to stay up.
Shortest to the front. But yeah, that's what I was in, a bell choir. And then that teacher really put out a little tip jar. And I'm assuming the tips had to go to the school for probably.
Okay. I'm glad you brought that up about the tip jar. So, Amber, have you ever walked outside of the Salvation Army type people that be outside during Christmas?
I've been trying to avoid them.
Huh?
I've been trying to avoid them. Like sometimes they'll be on, like, especially in Walmart, right? They'll be on the one side. So I make sure that I come in and leave out the other side. Okay, I got you when I come out.
So, oh man. That's yeah,
I
feel
where am I going?
Yeah.
How am I still in the army?
You never know, man.
Hey, that's a donation. But I don't know, man. Like I said, why did we dress like Santa Claus? Like that's gonna make me donate.
It's a tip
during like Christmas time.
A tip is a donation.
No. You're donating to a good cause. You're tipping somebody for their services. That's two different things. He's not getting paid. For, no, it's not.
I just feel like, where is that? Like, obviously, you do everything out of the kindness of your heart, but like, why y'all out here hassling people? Shit, I ain't got no money for y'all.
No, well, donations go to the 50 cents can save a child websites and stuff.
How you know?
Because I watched the commercial.
They don't go back in their car and crack that thing open.
I watched the commercial. Hey, they be playing the worst songs in the eyes of a nation. Hey, you feel so sad when you see it.
Slow motion, everything just moving slow.
Hey, that'd be the perfect job for you. They got the little bell. Ding.
Hey, about five, man. Heck no.
Now I'll give you some heart. See if you start tipping more.
It makes me feel like I wonder if they still got bell choirs out there. Like
it must have been some fried stuff with that stuff though, man. Because I haven't seen a commercial like that in a long time. I haven't.
You haven't seen what? In the eyes of an angel? Hey, fun fact. I saw one on YouTube. If YouTube, Germany did one for America.
Really?
Yeah.
You did that?
Golly. So one of our comments said that they tip 20% plus in some restaurants.
Ooh.
20% plus. That
I'm
is
all for tips. I'm all for tips, but 20. She said 20% plus.
That's how
20%
it is.
plus.
A tip.
You got it. You got it. If you ain't, you ain't. That's hey. I'm the.
I feel like I'm obligated to too much money when I go in there. Like I go out to restaurants and this is my budget, but I gotta factor in paying the staff 20%. Dude, I'll be in there like, hey, everybody get chicken nuggets because I can't afford to be here for the day.
They don't tip that Salvation Army. No, me neither.
20%. Hey, whoever that is, tell them I'm about to open up a restaurant tomorrow. I need them to come.
But that's how it is. That's how you're supposed to tip. They just have like the 15% because some people don't want to give 20%, so they could get a decent amount, 15%. But I try to 20 or like 18.
But they starting to up the charges on these things now. Gratuity starting to go up because remember when gratuity used to be like 10%.
Because of people like y'all. That's why. See, That's the problem, man. That's the problem. People like y'all are the reason that they asking for more than the Lord asked me to pay monthly. 10%. Y'all paying 20%.
Think about your bill $30. You gonna give him $3?
Yeah.
Hey, I tell you this. If
He paying zero, so at least I gave 3.
They make me now walk in restaurants and be like, what's the gratuity in here?
It just, once you start doing the math, it's like, damn, I'm only giving you this much. Like,
nah, you know, restaurants got smarter than that. They got way smarter than that. They put the gratuity, they already put the math on there. They already got the math for you.
Yeah.
If you pay 18%, it's just gonna be 1867.
I don't
20%.
I like either I quickly do the math in my head, or I'm gonna pull out my phone and do that calculation, because I don't need y'all trying to play somebody. Oh, it says on here 20% is this. No, they added $2 extra.
Hey, so they said open bar said I don't eat often, so your restaurant will be short. It will be short. So they're not about to eat there. Hey, I just look at it. They getting smarter because they want your money. So now you ever go somewhere like you said, they already do the math. You look at the bottom, and it's like 15%. This is how much you need to put on there.
Yeah.
18%. This is how much you need to put. I do less than that. I put what I want. What you gonna do? Give it back? You ain't gonna give it back. Shoot, I'm paying you for what I think you deserve. And to be honest, you be happy that I'm giving it to you, because I don't even agree to the terms in the first part.
I mean, yeah, because I'm pretty sure
you pay tips.
Don't tip. Everybody got that one friend.
No, that's me.
And that's crazy. That is, I'm glad you said that's crazy that it's always, when you go out to eat, it's always one friend that does not agree with tipping. Yeah. And then you got to convince them, hey, come on, man.
Yeah, everybody got that one friend that won't tip. And if they tip, it'd be like what Michi talk about, $2-3.
Hey, what's harder though? Occasion. What y'all think harder is? Is tipping harder or splitting that bill harder?
Split. No, I think that tipping harder, because bitch, I only got this salmon and the water, so everything else on you.
Yeah.
That's what it make it hard when people be like this. Hey, these are mine right here. These two mine. So
think about it. They ask you now when you go, like before you even start, they be like, "Are we doing this all together or?"
Nah, I got me.
You they write it like that.
Hey, in Michi defense, it depends who he's with. If he's going out to dinner with somebody, it depends how the night ended. He might not have. He might gonna make him split the bill. Hey, cut the bill.
We usually take the bill.
If you,
if we go out with a group of friends, depending on if it's our friends, we're gonna just take the bill. But if it's just a mix of everybody, hey, us, them.
So if a female and a male that were talking, who would pay for the bill? Like, say I met somebody. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, say I met somebody.
If a female and male is talking, who's paying? You know, it's funny because they say it's whoever asks the person out has to pay the bill.
What?
That's how it is.
Well, who made a rule?
And invita paga. So if you invited, you pay. Obviously, a lot of men are gonna feel like, oh, I got an ego. I'm gonna have to pay for this dinner. If you ain't got the money, bro, don't go out, because shit, you talking to her.
But some females got that going, make it obligation. Well, let's go out there. Like, let's go out to eat, and then look at you crazy when we go out to eat. And be like, all right, well, you invited, you got to pay. Females are probably gonna be less likely to pay for that meal. They're gonna be like, I'm out here with you.
We are. Me, if I invited, more than likely I'm gonna be like, nah, I invited, I got it. But if I'm paying, have the same mentality.
If I'm paying, I'm choosing your
meal.
That
doesn't sound too common, man. I don't see that happening, man.
It's not common. It just because
females is fronting no bills on. I know, and I love females. I'm not against them, nothing like that. I'm not trying to make it a topic to where it's male this and male that. But I think by obligation, I feel like even if she had asked me, I'll pay for it. I'll pay
as you should.
I'm gonna pay for the first one every time.
If I'm paying, I'm choosing your meal. You getting chicken fingers and fish fries, sis.
No, bro. I'm gonna get this
Yeah,
goddamn.
no. Let me go ahead and get this steak and potatoes, please.
I think people in general, sometimes when you say I'm gonna pay for the meal, they go crazy. Like hey, this one's
Oh,
on me.
so like
They start
how
picking the craziest stuff. Let me get
No.
lobster
I
meat.
would never say that I'm gonna pay for it off top. I just say we're going out to eat, and then whatever you order, you know, that's
so
why
I
I
have
That's
tend
a
to
safe way.
less just in case they pay.
That's
so
a
open
safe way of saying it.
it'll be nice if she tips. So I've done that. Like if I invite and you take the bill, then I'll be like, okay, well I just leave the tip.
Hey, hold on. Hey, so Omar just said something. It made sense.
What I
If
just
we
said.
out on a date, it would be nice if she tips. If
I
I
just said
pay
that.
and she,
I just
huh?
said that.
She
I
just
just
said
said
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm reading
that's
too, and I
yeah.
saw.
That's what she was saying. So she said she'll pay the tip.
yeah, I would pay.
Yeah, but not
But
everybody
what is
thinks
the
like
tip?
that.
What is your
If you
tip?
already, it's a lot of females that would do that.
No, but what is your tip? You talking about $5, $3, $1,
It all
10?
depends on like where we went to eat, because more than likely I already know what the price is or what our cumulative bill will be. So I will already do the math in my head, like, okay, well I'll leave like $10.
And she using big words, accumulative.
Yeah, I'm sitting over just listening. Just listening. She said something. I'm
Hey
I'm
Siri, dictionary.com.
I'm intrigued.
Yeah, I
Hey,
just
well,
feel like we
go
get
ahead,
too
Amber.
far into the world where it's like, then we're gonna go far stretched out with this topic. I feel like we put too much on like male and female. Okay, like if you just want to do it, just do it out of kindness of your heart. Like just do it.
I
Don't don't
personally
expect
feel.
somebody to take the bill. Like don't just go out on the day and you ain't got no goddamn money and then something
I
happens.
personally feel, man, like I can never if I go somewhere with a female, I can't allow myself to let her pay for something. I don't know why, but that's just me.
That's
You're
a good
sexy,
thing though.
bro. You're
Don't
sexy.
Now,
go
if we
out.
go to the mall and shopping and stuff like that, she can borrow. But if we go out to eat and shit like that, I can just never allow a female to just
I
nah.
believe in equal opportunity. Equal opportunity. Make your pockets work, sis.
Man,
I want to see if they work like mine.
No, I'm not an independent woman. I want to be a damsel in distress. I'm tired of it. We are fostering that environment, trying to be independent and shit. Now men expecting us to do way too much. Help me. I can't tie my shoes.
Hey, but you know, it's funny. A female, it looks a female can go out, right? And everything be charged off, and everybody think that's fine. That's a gentleman. But if a male go out and she's paying for everything, he like a scrub. You know, look at this dirtbag, baby. Baby, I could do better for you because you'll never have to pay for nothing if you go out with me. I'm like, God damn, I can't even get no help.
Nah, we have run into a
It
situation.
gotta probably be established before y'all go, I guess. You know.
No,
What
I'm just saying, from the outside looking in, somebody gonna call you a scrub. Look at her paying the bill. He can't afford to be here.
No, we had went out to eat. This is like when me and my husband first started dating. We had went out to eat, and like I think I was gonna pay for the meal this time, but like the waiter or the waitress had came up and he was like, "Nah, they ain't about to see you pay for this meal. I got it." So it's like it do be a pride thing for y'all. Like shit, they ain't about to make me think I'm a scrub.
And I think that's what for me. I think that's what it'd be like if somebody seeing me pay, like a female paying for food, like nah.
Now it's just like obviously an aspect is completely different.
I got it. You said it was 200. Okay.
Not me. I'm gonna sit there and play dead fish. Let you go ahead and pay. I don't even look at the bill if I ain't gotta pay because it ain't none of my business.
I don't know. I'm just if I ain't got the money, I ain't about to be like, yeah, let's go. Cause I don't know what could happen at that dinner. Then your ass pull up like, damn, I left my wallet. What?
Hey, you gotta check your account 30 times before that receipt come over. Just making sure every minute that nothing changed in that account.
Under the table, like, let me go ahead transfer this money. $20 more than my budget. Hey man, you ain't gonna get a tip today. Oh, I guess that's a time that no tip will be acceptable.
Your card did decline, or you ain't got enough money.
You ain't got enough money. You only got enough money to pay for the bill. And you
no waiter wants to hear that you ain't got enough money, so you can't tip. They think you got it.
The first time, be like, oh, hold on, run it again.
got it.
Hey,
You
hey,
said
on tips.
Who's the advocate for no tips, and now you saying that waiters want to hear that?
No, I'm still an advocate. I'm still an advocate for no tips. You know what I do when I go and when I don't want to put a tip, like you said, when I get food to go and yada yada, I put NA on there, N/A in the tip block, and then I put my actual price. Huh?
I put a slash and
Nope,
put the
I
total.
put non-applicable.
I ain't gonna lie. Hey, Tweezy, I ain't gonna lie to you. If I worked at a restaurant, you put that on that tip. On my mama, I'm following you outside that store, man. Hey, my man, what you mean? What you mean, man?
What does NA mean?
I see you getting to a Mercedes too. Hey, what you mean, man? What it is, man?
Hey, if you see me getting a Mercedes, then you know where all my money going, bro. Services this month, bro. I got services. I can't make it.
Your head, man. After that, man. NA.
But then that goes back into it being necessary. Why is this necessary? Why do I have to do these tips?
Y'all tip y'all DoorDash?
No. Well,
got to. It's kind of like force you to though on DoorDash. It kind of like force you to.
Does it? I don't know. I haven't used DoorDash. I use that Uber Eats like once or twice, but they skyrocket the prices up so much. And no, why would I tip you? It gives you money for driving. It already gives you like $8, $9 for driving.
The delivery fee is not the driver's tip.
What? Who the delivery fee goes to then?
The Uber Eats or the DoorDash folks.
That there is crazy. So you gonna charge for it? Yeah.
That's like you know my truck, right? You ever seen the truck I had?
You said what? Yeah.
You ever seen the truck I had, right? So I put it on I had it on Toro for like a month. And I was making some pretty good money off that damn truck, but people, they would leave a tip just because of my car was, just based off of stuff like that, man. It just.
What do they leave the tip at? In the
But not leave a tip, but they would give a tip through the Toro app. They would give a tip. And that's just, because I'm providing you something, good services and stuff like that, man. Like, it's clean. I'm at a convenience for you.
They say you shouldn't go out if you're not going tip. But
you shouldn't go out if you're not going to tip?
Yeah, you shouldn't go out if you're not going to tip. I didn't know you could tip though on Toro though. I could tell you that. I didn't know that. But I don't borrow cars.
Yeah. What the hell is Toro?
You could leave it's like where people rent their cars out and stuff like that.
Oh.
So hold on. When you go to a bar, do you tip?
They put a jar on there. You don't really give it to the bartender. You just throw that $1 in there.
If it's an open bar, you're gonna get the $2 for the drink.
At a bar, do you tip?
I mean, you're supposed to. I mean, I guess I don't know. I don't tip. Again, I don't really go to a lot of bars where I sit at the bar and order drinks. I mean, I get a receipt.
Okay, so if you went out, if you go out or whatever, do you tip?
I don't even go out.
Again, like I said, am I against tips? Being against tips doesn't mean you don't do it. You know what I mean? I'm against working, but I still go to work. You know what I mean? So it doesn't mean that you're against the tips. You're going to tip. Yes, I do tip. However, do I feel comfortable about tipping? No, I shake when here go my dollar. You know what I mean? I don't want to tip, but I do it because you just don't want them spitting your food in your drink.
I haven't been to no bar where I'm like,
why you can't get tips in the army, man? Why you can't get tips in the army?
Maybe when I leave, I might give you like a little $5 tip, but I don't
even like how you said that. I'm gonna give you a little $5 tip.
Yeah,
that sounds like not genuine.
Well, I don't be at no bars. Like, I ain't about to wait at a bar. Yeah, let me get another one. Yeah, let me get another one. Like,
no. So when you go up and get your drink, like you go up, hey, yo, let me get two.
Too many people
and the goddamn whatever. They give you your stuff. You don't leave the little tip to.
No.
See, that's why I know that's why y'all don't get free drinks, man.
Well, let's be honest. If that bar is packed.
First of all, I get free drinks, so.
Excuse the hell out of me.
not from the bartender, but
she's a damsel in distress. She's sitting at the bar, just sitting there. Somebody, let me get you a drink.
Or I've had a rough day.
Hey, I sit there.
Ever bought me a drink at a place?
Did anybody buy you a drink?
That's no. I don't think a female ever bought me a. Is that's like an obligation for a male to buy?
I don't think it's an obligation, but
Not an obligation, but you know what I'm saying. Like
I think you just
like
if I do the drink. Like, hey,
if
you
they're
want
trying to holler at you, they will. That's why she probably get drinks.
Female like trying to holler, but ain't no female gonna buy it if you ain't attractive.
Now look. One thing I don't buy drinks. I ain't gonna buy you no drink in it. I can't do it. I'll pay tips and stuff like that, but I'm not buying a female drink.
Hey, Michi, when I had my bar in VA, Michi said, "Hey, Michi, I'm gonna use you as my experiment."
Oh yeah.
Michi said, "Hey, Tweezy, let me give you this bottle of peach crown for the bar, but let me just drink out of it for free." Like, what? You don't want to buy no drinks at my bar. Give me a bottle and then ask me to drink out of it for free.
Man, hey, I provided you the bottle, man. Hey, you can charge everybody else. Let me get my shot for free. That's it.
Did you want one shot or you want shots?
Hey, bro, he ain't gonna know. He ain't gonna know. After a few shots, he gonna be done.
I would give his ass regular crown.
Nah, regular crown. Well, I'm leaving your club.
Yeah. Hey, when he said that, I was like, man, nah, man, this ain't BYOB. This a whole full bar back here. You gotta pay for this. And he didn't.
Man, it's cool.
Now he bought beers. He did. He bought beers. But hey, at the end of the day, like I'm telling you, tips. Boy, I still don't think that.
So you don't believe in. So you still firm on that you shouldn't pay a tip.
You say you still firm.
He's firm on he shouldn't be required to pay a tip.
Okay,
required. I think the business should have. I think the business should have hired your wages, made them higher, pay you fair market wages, and then make tips not necessary. I mean, make them as not mandatory. Give me an option. Make me feel like I can.
Huh?
Why don't they just give a minimum wage? That's a good point.
Because they put the responsibility back on the customer. They make you look like the bad guy. But in reality, if I'm a server, I'm gonna look at the company like, pay me fairly. There's no way I'm gonna pay
for your meals. Think about the people that pay for you. They tipping you for your service to the country.
There's no way I'm working for $7 an hour and supposed to survive.
So look, I'm not gonna pay. If I'm a company, I'm not gonna pay a waiter the same thing I'm paying a cook. The waiter ain't doing nothing but going out there asking a couple of questions. Hey, what you want? How can I help you? What you need? You need some more water? Is your steak cooked right? That's it. All the waiter is doing is asking questions, man. They ain't. What you only need $2 or $3. Now that I think about it, you don't need to pay a waiter that much money.
So what about the restaurants that like the melting pot? You ever been to the melting pot?
Nah, I don't believe in melted cheese as a meal.
It's not even how it is.
That's the base of it.
It's basically like
this is a person that don't pay tips, man. He ain't been in no restaurants like that. Tell us about it, Ambar.
That's not fancy.
It's very uppity.
It's uppity. They bring you like the menu, right? And you pick like what kind of, I guess, juice or sauce, whatever broth you want to cook your meat in, and you basically cook everything yourself. You do everything. So would you pay the waiter for bringing you?
No, that's like eating Korean barbecue.
Yeah,
right.
But you don't tip them anyway.
If you just bring me my food out there, I'm not gonna leave a tip at that place. I'm not.
They brought you drinks though.
Give me full access to the bar. I'll go get my own drinks.
Hey, just bring me the bottle.
You gonna get
I'm gonna open up a restaurant called self-serve. Self-serve. You go do it yourself.
It will make money too, because people don't want to think about now, like with everything going on. People don't want to interact with other people.
Yeah.
Like if you could just go in and just grab it off the rack. All right, bye. Thanks.
Yeah, I'm about to say you couldn't do that, man. That was like I'm gonna tell you a story. It's kind of like off subject, but it's on subject. So I was at this club, right, at Fort Campbell. And I went to the bathroom, right? I go to wash my hands. There is not a paper towel in sight. So I walk out of the bathroom, right, and there's a bar like right there. I get behind the bar trying to like ask for somebody because I didn't see not a person there. Man, when I tell you the security yoked me up so fast, right? And I'm like, I'm like, what y'all doing, man? What's going on? I'm holding on to wood and everything. Like, bro, I had splinters in my hand. I'm like, man, what y'all doing? Bro, when I say this dude threw me over a balcony, dog.
God damn.
Bro, it was probably like.
Okay, yeah, define balcony, because now you trying to dramatize the story.
Okay, no, it wasn't. All right, so it wasn't like it was.
There
It was
was no sign there. It was
a pretty high ass. It was a pretty high ass deck. It was like a deck of stairs or whatever. He threw me over that shit.
He thought
and
you
I'm
was
rolling in dirt. Like and I sat there. I'm like, bro, I am 27 years old. I just got tossed out of a club for asking for napkins, dog.
What did you do next?
I got in my car and I just sat there. Bro, I was drunk at that. At that, I was drunk too. I was drunk. This is the first time I ever drunk like Patron. So I was already like, damn.
That's probably why you threw. You was acting crazy.
His fit
Bro,
already.
but the fact that he tossed me, I wasn't trying to go to your bar and take no alcohol. I just wanted some napkins, man. I'm talking about he threw me over that thing and I'm rolling in dust.
Did you cry in the car?
Cartoon or something.
Did you cry in the car?
Nah.
You gotta think about that now, though. Like,
I ain't crying. Nah.
He probably thought you was trying to steal some shit.
But he tossed the hell out of my ass over that damn thing. It was like, bro, it had to be at least 8 or 9 feet. The deck off the ground.
Can you imagine being there watching Michi get thrown over a balcony? Like,
that's what I was thinking.
Oh, listen, I put this on my kids, bro. There was a line of people outside.
Oh, your whole fit messed up.
Did you ever go back there again?
He threw me and I just laid there. I'm just laying there like, damn. And I look at the people. Motherfuckers is laughing. I'm like, oh no, man. I got in my car and I just sat there, man.
Did you go back? Did you ever go back?
Hell yeah.
Hell no, I ain't going back. Sorry,
you ain't finna toss me out the second time. You ain't gonna toss me out.
Look, hey, so look, y'all know I do my weekly I see crazy stories of the week, you know, coming to the tail end of this whole segment. And my crazy story of the week, I looked up. I was strolling through Instagram and this popped up. So this happened in Louisiana. The Louisiana teacher. So this is a Louisiana teacher. Louisiana teacher admits to lacing cupcakes with sperm and handing them out to her students. And this was in light of a whole case of her and her husband, her ex-husband, actually having some type of little child pornography thing going on, and they end up getting 41 years for it. But the catch, the crazy part, not even just she gave sperm to the kids in school, but her ex-husband was the sheriff, so she used the sheriff's sperm to make these cupcakes to hand out to students. That is the
lacing. You're coding it. She substituted an ingredient to make them cupcakes. It's a difference, not laced.
I just think of
listen. It's sick regardless, right? But how the hell they find out them cupcakes had sperm in them?
No, not even that. So what you do? You just wake up and be like, "Hey, baby, can you like, you know, releasing this cup right here? I gotta make some cupcakes." Like,
no. How did they find out there was sperm?
So she pleaded guilty and admitted to putting lacing cupcakes with sperm for her kids.
That's wild.
My thing is this: can you imagine catching some type of disease and you got to explain I got it from a cupcake?
I'm just trying to wrap my head around what made you wake up and tell your husband, because it had to be a conversation. It had to be. You had to have like come in some type of cup. Something that she could grab and pour into the cupcake mix.
Man, I don't know where you keep finding these wild ass stories from the South, man. Pick up. It's some crazy stuff that goes on up in y'all area, up in the DMV, all that stuff, man. Stop picking on my states, man.
So this stuff comes up. Hey, it pops up, and I'm like, what? This is crazy. Hey, because Texas has something, Louisiana. Hey, man, it's not my fault. Maybe it's a Southern thing.
hey,
chill.
All the crazy be coming.
Don't start no South versus the North battle, man.
No. Hey, but it's just how the world is. Like I said, I stroll up Instagram and it's like I don't even be looking for it. It just comes to me. Like, hey,
What do you do, like, as a
Oh,
parent?
I'm glad that you brought that up. So now we was having a conversation about have y'all seen the thing between the baby and I guess
Danny
the
Lay,
brother of his ex-girlfriend or something like that?
yeah,
brother.
So y'all seen the fight, right? Did
yeah.
y'all see like the whole thing?
Nah, I just saw him get dragged.
All right.
Like, the
So
whole
me,
thing.
I'm a lot of people that was saying that the baby was a B word or whatever for doing whatever he did. But when I watched a couple of videos, so the first video, the baby, I'm talking about knocked him out. He hit him and he started sliding. But
That's
this is
not-
a celebrity, dog. He is a celebrity. They was like, why is it security? My security. What do you want them to do?
Yeah,
It's his security. They supposed to protect him, right? If
yeah.
you're a celebrity, why I got you? If you're not gonna do your job, bro. Even though I don't give a damn. If it's a 1-on-1 or a 1-on-8, if my security ain't working, why am I paying you? Why is somebody able to touch me if I have security?
No,
I have
there's
security. Why is somebody able to
one
touch
thing
me?
about holding
Hold
you
on,
back.
Mickey. Go ahead, Ambar.
One thing holding you back as security and preventing you from trying to do something, and there's another thing jumping the dude. That's two totally different things. The baby knocked his ass out. The dude didn't even get back up right.
They are security. I'm paying you to protect me.
He's a fucking
Because at any time,
I don't know what all that talk he be talking about. He ain't back none of that shit up. But you know, everybody has their little
that's fine.
thing.
But at any time, that dude could have pulled out a gun.
He a hood
Then
dude.
what? Then what?
He's still a punk. I don't give a fuck how celebrity you are.
Man, hell no. I seen a
Young boy would have had his go. Young boy
pointed at somebody, and the dude just jumped off the stage and started whooping somebody's tail.
Hey,
bro, if you really about that hood shit, you would have strapped up.
I don't care, but I'm a firm believer. The baby's resume is good, and
it's solidified.
I'm gonna tell you, he is nobody you just run up on and say, "I want to fight you." His resume is good. He's an O. He's a high winner.
Him and the whole team.
Yeah. What? Hey, he's solidified already. You ain't, man.
Security is a formality for him. That's just a formality.
He beat somebody up at a mall. He was whooping somebody's tail. Bowling alley. He knocked he hit the brother. Like he was the first person to hit the brother.
That's what I'm saying. I was like,
but he trying to sue him now. Huh? He trying to sue him now for that.
Hey, get your money.
Man,
no, why would you get your money? You threatened me.
Hey, get your money how you get your money.
Bro, if you let your sister, I don't know what happened in their relationship.
First off, I don't get into my sister's relationships and all that stuff going on, man. She getting her tail beat up.
You a grown ass man, you coming crazy talking like that.
Yeah. I mean, man, I say this.
Listen.
The baby has a track record of winning. Winning and no O's, no losses.
Solidified.
You have to know your opponent.
The baby or the baby and team.
Yeah.
The baby and bros.
It's a security.
Okay.
Hey.
So if you have security, all right, and right quick, I'm gonna make this brief. You have security, a female run up on you, wow. What you want the security to do? Watch you go back and try to fight her or protect you?
No. First of all, I'm
because
not
you're paying them tips. You're paying them tips.
I'm not putting it into that aspect though. I don't need you to go whoop their ass. I need you to just hold them back. Let me get my bearings together.
Hey, jump
that man.
He is nobody you could stretch and prepare for. You got to prepare for the loss. He's actually certified. And
like 100 dudes trying to fight a gorilla.
Yeah, no. He's not a gorilla. But I will tell you this.
My friends fight. Unless a bitch about to jump in, then I got your back. But bitch, you smelt it, you dealt it. Go handle your business.
Well, look. Hey, we're going to have to put a pin in this one. This is the end of our segment. Everybody, thank y'all for coming in, listening to our crazy conversations. And tune in. We're doing this every Saturday at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And again, don't forget, like, follow, and subscribe to this page because this is where you're going to get all the craziness. And if you got anything you want to get us to talk about, always reach out because we're never against a good conversation. Regular conversation with regular people is what we for. Peace.
Like, follow, and share.
Me.